I'm Kristin Pelletier, founder of KP Consulting, where we help dentists reduce stress, increase profitability, and create a practice they love. And today I want to talk to you about your morning meeting or your morning huddle. I visit many dental practices and observe many dental practices, and one of the things that I feel like has fallen flat in many offices is the morning huddle. It's such an important meeting to start the day prepared with everybody on the same page, where you've strategized any potential obstacles, you've strategized solutions for those, and talked about where is the potential in the day. And what I'm seeing is some offices are just getting into a routine and they just need to breathe some new life into the morning meeting. So I'm going to give you 5 very easy tips to breathe new life into your huddle. The first tip is very simple. It's start on time. Some of the offices that I observe, it's very distracting when they're starting the huddle and team members are still trickling in for the morning. Your huddle starts at, let's say, 15, maybe 20 minutes before you start seeing patients. So it's important that the team is ready to start the huddle on time. Otherwise, it's distracting and frustrating for the team members that were there on time. Number 2 is the power is in the prep. What really makes a huddle productive is what went into preparing for the huddle. I recommend that each office uses what I call a chart review checklist, where you have a list of things that we need to review for each patient in order to prepare for their visit that day. That checklist could look very different for different practices, but it's important for the doctor and the team to really create what is it that we want to be prepared with for each patient before we start our day. Number 3 is to have a clear agenda. What is important to cover in the huddle, and who is going to give that information to the team? Are we going to have the clinical team give their information first and then the business team? There's really no right or wrong way to do it. You just want to have a system. So it's a clear agenda. Everyone knows what we're covering and what to expect. When you set that agenda, it will avoid falling into the trap of just reading the schedule every day. Number 4 is to avoid side conversations. And side conversations can be just things that come up in the huddle that are really more appropriate for a team meeting. So you're not going to solve your practice's challenges or go into depth in certain issues in the huddle. For example, let's say something happened the day before and someone brings it up and says, we really need to figure out a better way to do this. That caused an issue yesterday, or whatever the situation is. Have a team meeting agenda or a whiteboard close by where you can write those things down so the team is confident that you're going to address them, or the team is going to address them, but it doesn't completely derail your huddle. It's important to keep the huddle related when you're introducing new topics. It's such a short meeting, and it's important to stay focused on what the objective is for that meeting. And then my 5th and final tip is to end with something positive. I like to recommend that the dentist take this task on, and you can end the huddle either with appreciation for your team, something that you appreciate about them. You can end it with a positive quote, or talking about the practice's purpose and how the day is, that you're looking forward for the day to really support that purpose. Anything that is positive, that is a leadership type statement from the dentist to start the practice off on a positive note for the day, is very powerful. For more practice management tips, visit my website, KristinPelletier.com, and for more information on how I can help you take your huddle to the next level, visit my website or email me at solutions@KristinPelletier.com.